G'day everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we are talking about my top 5 picks for sets $250 and under. Let's talk about it. Rightio, so these are going to be in no particular order, but I want to start off with Lego 123 Sesame Street. This is in the theme of ideas, and this set retails for $200 here in Australia. It is set number 21324 and has 1,367 pieces. Now, that's how much a set is worth here in Australia. Obviously, all these sets, investment-wise, we want to be paying 20% or less. We don't want to be paying full price. We want to be getting at least 20% off. Now, that's how much it does retail here in Australia. Now, I'm going to bring you over to Brickset. Now, this set come out on November 1st, 2020. And keep in mind that all 5 of these sets that I'm talking about today are scheduled to retire at the end of this year. I'd probably hold off on stocking up until at least for a couple more months, just in case if Lego want to do a switcheroo and be like, right, we're going to extend it for a year, we're going to extend it for another couple of years, like some of my other videos I've made, such as the Treehouse and Bookshop, just to name a few. They can do that. So if you are looking at investing in these, I'd wait probably maybe a couple more months before buying them, unless you get like a ridiculous special and then take the risk. But anyway, Lego Sesame Street launched on November 1st, 2020. So by the time it retires, it's been out for about 2 years, which is pretty solid for Lego Ideas. So 2 years is what we want to aim for. About no more than 2.5 years, really. Maybe 3 years pushing it is the sets we want to be targeting for shelf life. So shelf life, it gets a tick. And if we go over to Bricklink, Bricklink has some interesting information as well. But what I'm interested is in the minifigures. Now the minifigures, all 6 of them, Bert, Ernie, Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Elmo, and Oscar the Grouch, they are all exclusive and they only appear in this set. Another good thing for looking at Lego sets to invest in is another sign. I have made a video on that as well for the winning signs. One of the winning sign is minifigures. Are they good minifigs? Are they exclusive minifigs? And all of these are obviously good minifigures. Everybody knows Big Bird, Elmo, etc., but they're all exclusive. So we'll just look at a couple. So for example, Bert here is selling for about $8.50. Big Bird is, if he wants to load for me, is selling for about $11 here in Australia. We'll look at one more. Cookie Monster is selling for about $10. So they're kind of selling from around that $8 to $11, $12 mark each. So you probably get about $60 alone for the minifigures without including any pieces for the set. So that is why Lego Sesame Street is on this list. Now the next one is going to be the Elf Clubhouse. It is, as you can see here, they've actually updated it to the new icons. It was that Creator Expert, but they've now changed it to the Lego icons. This is the part of the winter, the winter theme that they bring in every year, and these sets tend to do very well. And I think that this set is going to follow that path as well. Set number 10275, and it has 1,197 pieces. Over to Brickset here, we can see that this set came out on 1st of October 2020. So again, it's going to be out for about that 2-year mark as well, which is decent shelf life. And on Bricklink, we can see that this set does have 4 minifigures. They are all exclusive to this set. They're not the most fancy of minifigures. They're all elves. So the minifigs aren't going to be obviously the most standout thing about this set. They sell for about $6-7 each. But it's the fact that it's a part of the Winter Village theme that they release once a year that they're really a no-brainer to invest in. So that is why this is on the list as well. Now we move on to the Fiat 500. Now, obviously, if we take a look at some of the previous cars, so like the Beetle and the Mini Cooper, they've done pretty well after retirement. The T1 camper van has not, but that's because it was out for like bloody 6-7 years. So anything that is out for so long, we don't want to touch. But the Fiat, it retails for $140 here in Australia. Set number 10271 and has 960 pieces. Now we go over to Brickset, we can see that this set come out on March 1st, 2020. So by the time it retires, it'll be about 2.5 years. So that's fine. If it gets extended another year, I wouldn't go anywhere near it. That's why I just wait a couple more months before you do dive into your investments, just to make sure that Lego don't extend the date, because then you don't want to be stuck with the set for another 12 months waiting for it to retire. And then if we go, we're not going to go over to Bricklink actually, because this set doesn't have any minifigures, but the fact it's just a part of the range of the cars that tend to do pretty well, that's why it's on this list as well. Now we're going to have a look at the 1989 Batwing. Now this retails for $300 here in Australia. It has set number 76161 and has 2,363 pieces. I just got through editing this video and I forgot to mention one point about the Batwing. Yes, this video is about sets under 250 and this is 300, but we're buying at a discount and that discount will bring it below that 250 price, and that's why it's on the list. This set was released on November 1st of 2020, so by the time it retires, be out for about 2 years, which is pretty solid. Now, the main thing about this set that I love, if we go over to Bricklink, it's got 3 minifigs, 2 are exclusive, and the Batman it's only in 2 sets. But the Batman sells for about $39 just by itself. Lawrence the Boombox Goon, he sells for about $20, and he only appears in this set. And the Joker with the black tailcoat, he only appears in this set as well, and he sells for about $31. So some quick maths, these 3 minifigs alone sell for about $90. $90. So they make up for retail price about 33% of the set's value just with the minifigs alone. Obviously, we're not going to be paying retail, so it's probably more towards that the minifigs make up about 40% of the set's value. That's why I do love this set as an investment. So that's why this is on this list. And the last one on here is Harry Potter Attack on the Burrow. Now, this is a gorgeous looking set. I love it. It retails for $150. Set number 75980, 1,047 pieces. The reason why I love this set so much, besides the fact that it looks amazing, is we'll go over to Brickset first. It was released on June 1st, 2020, so about 2.5 years it will be out before it retires. But is the minifigs. It has 8 minifigures, 7 of which are exclusive only to this set, and the one that isn't exclusive only appears in 1 other set, so 2 total sets. So the likes of Arthur Weasley, he's only in this set, he sells for about $8. Bellatrix, she sells for about $17. Fenrir Greyback sells for about $7 to $8. So majority of these figs are exclusive, and that's why I love it. And Harry Potter is obviously an amazing theme, popular books, popular movies. So that's why this is on the list as well. I think that if you can pick this up on discount, this is going to be an absolute winner. I love it. This is my favorite one on the list, actually. I've only started looking at it the last couple of weeks, and it just screams money to me. But anyway, if you did like this video, please smash the like button and subscribe. If you have any thoughts, leave them down below. Have any other ones, leave them down below as well, and we'll talk about them. Once we hit that 500 subscribers, I'll be able to open up the community tab, and we'll be able to have more open discussions about the sets that we want to invest in. So anyway, if you did enjoy, as I said, like the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.